Today I am doing a graphic design / little Instagram video for the new release Who Asked album by Beck and Domi. I made this first part of it with tissue paper and glue. I did a little physical project, and unfortunately my footage for that got erased, so I have nothing to show for that, but it's a super simple thing to do, just quite time consuming but pretty fun. Anyways, so I'm designing in Photoshop my comfort, and I took a couple of these photos and then chose the best one. I started off with a background removal. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, so I thought, okay, I'll use black since the poster board was black. And then again, I'm just navigating the blend mode because it just looked really saturated at first. So I was like, how do I mute it? Because I noticed on the album cover it has colors, but I feel like the colors are muted. And so I just continued. I did some type. I believe the type that I have, they've maybe used the same font as well. And I added their little logo on the side so you can tell which part of the order it starts from. I had to add the accents in a different text layer, which is funny, but I don't know, Photoshop is like that. And again, I'm still working with the blending mode, just figuring out what works. And on their website they have leaves animated falling, so I decided to add some leaves. I was trying to figure out which one's the best, and then me again with my blending mode. And then eventually I just decided I do like these leaves, however I think the color is throwing everything off. They got white, black, and then a huge burst of color in the middle. So for a while I was just navigating that and working with the leaves. And then I decided I didn't want the title in there, the one from the picture, because I just felt the color was so off. And then I just decided, okay, let me just enlarge the main part. And me doing the artwork that way was to replicate their album cover, and I just used the colors that I had in the little package that I bought. It's not to a T, but I feel it's a good reference of what I wanted to have and what I could do, the best that I could do. I was still navigating the colors, but anyways, at first I wanted to use some sort of filter that makes it look like a painting, and I kind of just wasn't getting what I wanted. So I was just messing around quite a bit, trying to mess around as well with intensity, the stroke, and the texture, but I really wasn't noticing any difference, to be honest. I felt the color just kept changing, but not so much the actual texture. So eventually I just scratched that whole thing and moved on. So I did 4 different exports. I did one for the background, one for prints because I always print out my designs nowadays, and then I did one for text because I'm doing the Instagram videos in layers that you'll see quite soon, and then the last one I just did for RBG, which is a regular web format, so mainly just for Instagram and my portfolio. And now I'm in Premiere Pro. I set the ratio to its standard vertical format. This is a video for Instagram, so that's why I decided to just screen record a portion. First I added the background, and then I went ahead and screen recorded a video on their YouTube. And again, navigating the layers, I am pretty happy that it was replicating the red a lot. So in person, I was throwing leaves and recording it because, again, I wanted to kind of replicate from their website. So again, with all those layers, just trying to work the blending mode as best as I can to make it feel good and fit pretty well. I was doing that quite a bit, and I'm happy that the red was showing the most. And then I just added the text, which was nice because I can make a little box around the screen recording, and that was it. It was pretty fun, and yeah, that's it. It's funny watching them play that fast.